Alright, so we are back with part 2 of Hajimete no Hitozuma. And before we get to the context, I would just like to say that this is my first time ever playing PUBG because I've been told so much time, yo, bro, try PUBG Mobile, try this, try PUBG, bro, it's gonna be amazing. So I was like, you know what? And for years, I never really liked it because I was so like blindsided, not really blindsided, but I was more like I'm more of a COD mobile, mobile and Fortnite. Hell, I even used to enjoy playing Apex Mobile before it was taken over by Tencent and created High Energy Heroes. So yeah, I tried this and I had my first. This was actually my very first game, and I already had like 23 eliminations and even won the game. And mind you, this was a squad, so that means it was 4 people per squad, and it was only me and another person against 4. So I was clutching. So, anyways, that is it for me. Enough about the game. I know this is not something to promote. It's just basically my honest review on the game, and it's actually quite great. The gameplay is great. It wasn't rushed. The gunfights are amazing. So yeah. The only thing I don't like is how huge the map is and how spacious it is. But I guess it kind of makes sense. And they have vehicles too, which is good. It kind of reminds me of COD Mobile, Battle Royale. That's how it reminds me. But anyways, enough about that. Let's just get right into the context. So Hajimete no Hitozuma Part 2. Oh my goodness. When you thought shit couldn't get any more worse, this happens. So the affair continued after episode 1. Homegirl was a bit hesitant at first, but now in this episode 2, she's more than a willing participant. She's innately doing this, and not because she was forced or she was being coherent. No, I mean, she wasn't even coerced. At this point, she's just a willing participant. And afterwards, they started doing it in the bathroom, in the shower. Bro even wanted to impregnate her, mind you. That's the craziest part of it all in this episode. And afterwards, when he realized the two of them, his dad and his wife, is not in the room, he looks for them and he's like, well, listen, he goes into the room. He realizes he's not seeing them anywhere until he tries the bathroom, and that's where they were at doing the nasty freaky shit. And this is where he comes in, and she is like hella tizzic because she's like, she don't want to get caught in the act with his dad doing the dirty deed, and she's like trying to pretend everything is fine, and he comes in and talks to her, and she tells him, do not come into the bathroom as I'm doing something. And mind you, while she's talking to this man, the dad was like, oh, I'm about to be on demon time, I'm about to blow her back out, literally. And homegirl was screaming, she was shaking. You don't mean you mean to tell me, this is what I don't like about these types of shows, that they don't even take a peek to see what's causing the issue in the first fucking place. If that were me, I would crash out on both of them. Two, they're dead. Myself included. I'm not going to jail. Shit. I wasn't gonna go out like no bitch. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna crash the hell out. So afterwards, she tells him, "Don't come in," and he's like, he goes away. He's like, "All right, well, no problem. I hope you recover and whatnot." And she's like, "Well, I love you," and he says, "I love you," and whatever the case might be, blah blah blah. And he was like, the dad was like, "I don't give a shit about that." And he even again he tried to impregnate this bitch, and she was like, after getting her holes filled, literally and figuratively, that is, she comes into the room with her husband. And then they're talking about the future and about the fact that they're staying with his dad. And she's like, well, he's not a bad guy. He's such a nice guy. A bit too nice for her liking. And this is where she tells him, well, she wants to have his kids. And that's how the episode ended. Now, I must say, that is crazy. That is some crazy shit. And I believe he never even found out. That's the sad thing about it. He never even, like, inquire. I mean, not even inquire. He wasn't even, like, thinking about this because he trusts his wife that much. That's wild for me. I'm gonna be honest. But anyways, that is it for the context of this episode. And I might do part 3 either tomorrow night or Saturday morning, depending on how things goes. I haven't uploaded in like almost a week. But anyways, that is it. And without further ado, let's get right into this.
かなこ。おはよう。
ともや、おはよ
う。もう昼前だぞ。
ごめんごめん。
お昼、も
う。かなこ、どうかした？
なんでもないよ。そうだね。
ねえ、かなこ。やっぱ同居は難しいかな。
そんなことないって。前向きに考えてもいいよ。
ほんと？よかった。父さんさ、ああ見えて寂しがり屋だからさ。
優しいんだね。お父さんも智也に似て優しかったし。仲良くなれそうかなって。
Now, that is the end of the episode. And before I have to say this minor detail, I forgot about this episode. Now, this is crazy. Now, I forgot to mention this part of the episode. And this is so like weird because when he decided to look for them again, Bro found them in the kitchen, but here's what happened. You know, one of those kitchen counters where you do not see the person's lower body, you do not see that. But this is where it gets even wilder. Brody inserted one of those vibrators in her, even touching her, and she's flinching, and bro is not even seeing it. Like, bro, walk over there. I was literally screaming that. I was like, bro, walk over, see what's going on, some shit. And that's what kills me. And this episode too, yeah, she was a lost cause after that, because yeah, that is it for me. But anyways, that is it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Look out for part 3 very soon. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate you guys subscribing the channel. And yeah, until then, peace out and enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Oh, and one more thing. I forgot to mention this part, and I almost forgot to mention this, right? The fact that bro was so oblivious to this, it's detrimentally insane for me. It's really insane. I am not. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind trusting people, but to an extent, not that way he does. But anyways, yeah, that is it. And have a good one. And peace out. And enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Again, very interesting game. If you guys wanna add me, you guys can add me. It's basically the same name as my YouTube channel, Sus Connoisseur, and we can play a bit. We can play a couple games and have a couple dubs. So anyways, have a good one. Peace out and enjoy the rest of the weekend. And also don't forget to drink responsibly, you perverts. Until then, peace out. Love you guys.